Played with quite a bit more force defensively this season. What do you feel like maybe the last two games has kind of been like? Like, I know at the start of the season that was a bit of a problem, but it felt like a 20-game stretch where you guys had really started to be a bit more physical.
I think we just need to get back to that. There will be flashes. There's been flashes, in these past two games where we have been who we are. But it's a matter of sustaining that effort for a full 48. And so in that regard, we've absolutely taken a step back.
When you kind of look at this season, I know Doc kind of said, like, all right, win in Vegas, get back, everyone's going to be healthy, we're going to be good to go. That was not the case. People were sick, hurt, all of those things. The kind of roller coaster of this season, how do you find it personally? How do you try to keep going forward and keep it going up, I guess?
Yeah, obviously we want to get our people healthy. That's a priority, so if they're not ready to go, we're not going to have them out there. We need to look at that as we need to change our perspective at that, see it as an opportunity for us to get better. Those guys who are all suiting up, it's a chance for those units to gel, try out new looks, and get better there.
Dame returns. That sort of 11-0 personal run in the fourth to flip the scoreboard and get you a lead. A, to get him back, and then B, like, what did you see there in that sort of moment there in the fourth?
Obviously it helps. It's huge having someone who's a force like that, who just gets the ball offensively and changes the opposing team's entire defensive plan. You can see they shifted. They try to do a number of things to make a difference, but he's so great at just orchestrating offense and running offense. He sees those things and always makes the right play.
Doc talked the other night about how with Giannis out, you're leaning a little bit more on you and Bobby, kind of the inside-out game. You've obviously been playing with him for a while now, but what makes your partnership work so well that even if you're not winning every game, you can kind of hold steady when Giannis is out?
Yeah, we just we have that relationship, of playing together for so long now. But I think it just comes down to we both want to win. We're both winners, and we're willing to go out there and do whatever it takes to win. That's our number one goal. We have that desire to go out there and just try to change the game any way we can, and we always have each other's back. That's the way the whole team has to be. But we're always out there to protect each other, take care of each other, and make each other better.
Dame took his final shot of the game with 5:07 left. Doc kind of said, like, obviously defense are going to try to keep the ball out of his hands, but we need to do a better job getting it to him. How do you kind of see the final 5 minutes, and how do you guys maybe accomplish that goal, even knowing how much attention defenses are going to pay to Damian?
Yeah, obviously we have to do a great job of taking the pressure off him, but he does a phenomenal job of reading those blitzes, reading those double teams, and getting the ball out. He's unselfish that way. But at the same time, we obviously have to make sure he's still in the offense once we kind of get away from that, getting back to him, maybe getting him in off-ball looks, all sorts of stuff where, he can be the player who he is.
Vucevic hit 16,000 career points tonight. You've already surpassed that. You're closer to 17 now. And somebody said to me, you're witnessing history tonight, two centers with 16,000 career points. What's that like for you to be one of those guys making history, especially at this point in your career?
It's awesome. It's always so much fun to play Vooch. I know it's going to be a great challenge. He comes out, always gives his best effort. He's such a talented player, so I'm just happy to be a part of that for him. That's so great for him, and I just want to congratulate him on that.